the pavement.
Welcome back to P2P Live. We are streaming from you on the backside of beautiful Deputy, Indiana on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Me and my sidekick, Ruth. We have been all over God's green earth out here this week, and we have been staying super busy. I want to thank all of you that went today and last night over and watched the video upload for the week. We went to the Napple Diecast toy show at the Jefferson County, Indiana Fairgrounds and debuted our Kitty Cat Carnival Punks. I really appreciate the ones of you that showed up, bought them, and supported the toy line that's getting kicked off here. As soon as Trent gets back into town, he's coming, take pictures of these, and we will get them uploaded for you all to purchase online next. So be sure to stay tuned for that. In between all of the cat stuff and shenanigans and repair work that I did, me and Jimmy, my son, ended up throwing a little street beast shootout here in the shop and had a lot of fun with that. I think that's something we're going to add to our bus moving forward at that Napple Diecast show, is I'm going to build a racetrack to plug into the back of my bus so me and Jimbo Slice can get up there and have our own stunt car shootouts in 1/64th scale while the rest of the diecast trade show's going on. So I think that's going to be something we add to it. And you're going to get a little bit of taste of that on our second segment of this week's episode. But first, we're going to show you a little cruising we went to at Hardy Lake over on the other side of Deputy, Indiana. This is my hometown campground. This is what inspired me to build my school bus and the camper. So it was just fun to go over there with Ruthie and the kids and grab some breakfast. good time over there. I ran into a lot of buddies that I hadn't seen in a long time, and I had got to tell them about the little get-together open house that we're planning on having here later in the season. And a lot of them are going to be coming over here. And I think they're even going to have that Hardy Lake cruise in, when was it, September?
September 26th.
September 26th. They're going to do another one over there. And it's attached to that, like, what is it, Birds of Prey or something?
It's a raptor center, and I looked it up today. They are actually birds that are like hurt. They're injured,
Okay.
like permanently, and they use them for like educational purposes and stuff. Yeah.
So injured birds that are used for educational purposes that are over there, and it's a lot of fun to watch them, walk them around, and show them everybody. They're kind of tame, like they're very tame, and the kids always like getting close to any kind of animals that you usually don't see. So it was a blast. We had a really good time doing that, and we're going to be spending a lot more time over at Hardy Lake, whether they're having car shows or not. At that Napple Diecast show, Motorhead came down, and he's a camper guy, and he's invited me to camp all over the place. And I told Ruthie, I was like, I don't know why we're all paying to do events when we could just run over to Hardy and all meet up and have these shows as pop-ups over there at Hardy Lake. And I don't even need to ask permission or have invitations. All you guys got to do is get online and reserve you a spot the same day, or the same group of days that me and Ruth do. And we'll be over there hanging out with you, recording what cars and stuff you have at the campground. And we'll just make episodes over there on weeks that they're kind of dead. I got flies attacking the camera. Did you see that?
It, yeah. I was like, oh no.
I was like, what just happened? And I'm looking at this fly. It's staring at me right in the face. But that's not the only little creature that's been crawling around in the shop. Old Jimmy's been in here helping me a lot. He's been going to job sites with me during the day. I'm Jimmy's life coach here in our homeschool program, and he has got a good start at being an upholsterer, don't he, Mama?
Yeah.
He's been going with me and taking everything apart during the day, and then we've been wrapping the nights up, having a little bit of fun with the Hot Wheels cars. These are street beasts, so they're like monster cars, and my plan is to take the Yamaha Zuma back there and make a Snell out of it and do it in the spirit of like something that would come in the street beast line. Like, look at that, that's a robot there that stands up, and then you've got the Velociraptor,
got the Dragonfly, and we got the spider from the back of the page. Look.
Roll it
Where's
up there
the
and show
spider?
it
Let
off.
me see.
The back of the page, the spider. Look at him.
It's cool. Set it up there and check.
TMD.
The back of the page is the spider.
You gotta set it still so they can see it though, bud.
And this is the spider.
Yeah, see the spider over top of it?
And this actually was.
That's my favorite one. Okay, let's see which one does the best stunts. You ready?
This way, I have to clean out all this stuff.
Okay. Let me know. Give me a countdown when you're ready to drop. What am I sending first?
If it messes the trash can, that's a fail.
Okay.
So whoever hits the trash can wins.
Okay, and then we'll just go until
Go,
the
go.
last
1,
one.
2, 3, go.
Who first?
Okay, Raptor last because he's awesome. So maybe the brown car. No,
Okay, here it comes.
just wait. Let me see. Is that the one that has no character? Yeah. Go. 1, 2, 3, go. Boom. Oh, he messed. He failed. He failed. He hit it, but he bounced off. Red.
Spider car.
1, 2, 3, go, go. Oh, what?
Okay.
Okay, now the dragonfly.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Robot next.
Yeah. Robot. 1, 2, 3, go, robot.
That was a good one.
1, 2, 3, go, Raptor, go. Go, Raptor, go.
Ah.
Ooh, okay, give me those three. We'll keep going.
I'm
until
gonna
it
say
moves.
you already won.
No way.
He's
Here.
my favorite.
That's fine, but we're going until we really win. Which one's lost? These two lost. Okay, just set them there.
1, 2, 3, go.
Ooh, which one? Only one.
Okay. So,
Oh,
yeah.
2 of them got in there.
Keep these.
What?
Can we keep this page because it looks so awesome?
For sure, dude.
Can we just cut off this spider
Yeah.
thing and then we just
We'll
keep
pull
it?
it through your racetrack here.
Yeah, that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, go! I'm gonna lock it
I'm
through.
sending Tarantula,
Tarantula,
and
tarantula.
then I'm sending the robot right after it.
Let's go, go, go.
Tarantula won! It's a win.
And these are the dumb losers.
Those are the dumb losers.
Don't call him dumb.
Those are the not so dumb losers.
He's dumb. Call him dumb. Nothing ever happened.
Heck yeah. Go have fun. I'll be in there in just a second, okay? I'm gonna close up.
I'm gonna go pretend to see.
Okay, love you, bro. He's gonna go pretend Sissy ain't opened it. I'm gonna close up, Mama. Love you.
Love you.
There's no more fun ways to spend in the shop than breaking open a 5-pack and having a shootout. We get to know what the best one is. Mattel even knew on that one because the car on the box was our winner. I love that boy. He comes out here and just brings life into half of the shop. I feel like one half of the shop is like dark and just grind hard all the time with my head down and like just focus. And then I look around and Jimmy's got like playgrounds set up everywhere in here and keeps it fun for sure. And he wants to help. He's been helping a lot, hasn't he?
Yep.
It's been a whole lot of fun. Mama, who we got in the chat with us here?
Well, yeah. Let's change it up. Hi.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go.
I'm different now. We've got 20 people with us today. Hey guys, Death Trap Hot Rod, hello. Donna Horn, Lo Fiero, he said he's at work. Hey Chad, hey Donna.
Chad and Donna came to the fairgrounds.
Yeah, they did. They got a cat.
Chad got serial number 1. I made little ID tags for him, and just like so it could have a made by. Because eventually I'm hoping to be making these things and like Ruthie learned to sew on all of them and stuff them. And then instead of like me having to make them all and them just help me, we can split it up to where all the little body tags on them say made by me, made by Ruthie, made by Chicky, made by Jimbo. Like that way you know who actually made yours. But those first ones say made by Mikey on them. And then Chad Lo Fiero there. Would you hand me that bug spray?
I know.
Sorry, guys. Let me take a little break here to get a word from our not
Spray some
sponsor.
my way.
Okay.
We're a mess.
That interruption brought to you by Off.
Thank you.
But Chad Lo Fiero was the one that got serial number 1. And then Motorhead came and got serial number 2 of the gold kitty cats. And then he ended up coming back and saying, "Hey, if this is a birth certificate, it needs to have a name." And we named his cat Midas. So he's got the first named cat,
Yep.
Midas. And I do believe that may end up just being the name of the cats from now on. I think that I think he might have been the one to name the gold cats for us. So.
They're Midas.
Yeah, I think
Or
it looks,
anything you want.
Yeah, or anything you want.
They're pretty cool.
Those cats will be uploaded on the website as soon as Trent gets here to take pictures of them. He's got a little like diorama type thing that he can video and take pictures of products inside of really nice. And we're trying to get a store set up here because I really want like a toy store live online that you can go to, and instead of just like going to my web page and getting merchandise, you can go to a toy store and we can start having our original toys on there, and then we can have some collaborative toys that we partner up with people and get some fun stuff for sale online. I was looking into it and I'm like, I can get stuff at wholesale price if I buy it in bulk from about anybody. And I would do the same thing. If someone wanted to order 100 cats, I'd make them a whole lot better deal than I would just one, you know. So there's ways for us to fill a toy store up and travel around with other people's fun products that they're making too.
Yep. Yep.
How many questions we got in the comments
so let's
section,
get through.
Mama?
We got Fur Goalie here. Hey, Fur Goalie.
Hey, buddy.
Speaking Culture's here.
Hey, Trent's here.
And my mama's here. Hey, Mom. Love you. I see you saying love, love, love.
Well, she's liking that castle back there. The castle that I cut into part of that track was Ruthie's 4-H project from when she was a little girl. Ruthie and her mom, Nancy, made that castle. So that castle kind of sparked all of the castles everywhere here on the property.
Yeah, I did it in 6th grade for a project at school, and then we just turned it into the 4-H fair, and it took it to state fair. Made it to state fair with a merit, so.
That was cool.
Now to see it, like I just told Mom, throw it away. Like, what am I going to need it for? And Michael was like, bring it home, and here we are today. I'm like, oh my.
It's fun back there. Like,
funny.
cutting it into that tunnel was really, really fun. And I think Nancy likes seeing it get used for more than just a dust collector.
Yep, it's cool. We have got, Speaking Culture, he says, I'm free Friday. There
Awesome.
you go.
Okay.
Samuel Albright's here. Hey, Mikey. Jimmy Floyd's here. Hey, Mikey and Ruthie. Hey, guys.
Hey, y'all.
Tommy Gunn. Hey, Tommy. He says, well, it's actually Thomas Gunn. I always want to call him Tommy Gunn. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm going to do it. He says, hey, Mikey. He loves the punk. Jim Stevenson, he said it looked a very nice event for Hardy Lake. Best wishes to us, you and the family, honey. So that's really nice. Hey, Jim, thanks for being with us. Fur Golly says he was at Hardy Lake on Sunday. He lives right there. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
I heard they've got like some call out on the water now. They told us we weren't supposed to swim over there. So if you're local to the area and you're wanting to go over to Hardy Lake and swim, you might keep an eye out for that hazard over there right now.
I think it's actually cleared now.
Is it?
I think they updated it today. But
Okay, well, just be sure to keep an eye on it because I know they are testing the water over there and they will change their mind plenty. We've seen them do it before. So before you head over there and make the trip, gas is expensive right now. I hate to see you even burn it up if you're local.
Yeah, it is. Donna, she said that Jimmy was having a blast with the little racetrack. Yes, Donna, he was. We were just out here and just decided to open that up, and it was fun. It turned into a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, and we can set anything up here. Like we've got the trash can game just because it makes a loud bang, and you can hear when they fall out. So you can kind of be anywhere in the shop and hear them crash into that metal trash can, and he's got that pretty dialed in now to where if he sends 3 or 4 down at once, it's about guaranteed only one of them is making it out alive by the time they crash at the end. So it's inspired me to really like kind of turn the volume up on that on the back of my bus and make something fun that we can travel around with. Knowing that I'm gonna be able to go to the fairgrounds like that and have that spot. He said that was my spot. So I can go over there and camp out the night before and I can set up a big, like a really big booth section there outside of the entrance because it's right there in the community building. Like their little get together was right in the community building. And I mean, they didn't have music playing or anything. And I eventually think that could easily be upgraded to where it's, you know, more like enjoyable day. Like it was a long day, you know, to set in there because it was kind of dead. But it's the first one. You got to get in there and kind of figure out the lay of the land to know what to adjust from. And I see that growing into something big if we can get people to support it. And I'm going to support it. So if you guys will be over there at all of those that he has, if I'm in town, I'm going to be set over there in the same spot I was. So if you watched the episode last week, you'll see the location compared to the community building of the 4-H fairgrounds in Jefferson County, Indiana. And I'll be set up in that same spot every time he does it, as long as they'll let me stay.
Yeah, I don't think you can miss it because you passing by the fairgrounds, you're right there in the front.
They had a food truck that came in too that was really good. I mean, we had a great time.
It was.
And people came in. It was just it was a slow crowd. I know they had people drive in from like an hour and a half to buy tables and set up, and you know, it would have been nice to get more foot traffic through there. Doing it on a Sunday is hard to me. Like, not everybody likes getting out on Sunday. Most people like getting out on a Saturday and doing something, but I don't know if they just can't get the building on a Saturday or what the story is there, but I think they're always going to be on Sundays, so hopefully y'all have Sundays off and can figure out one of them to come down and hang out with us. I had a good time. I ended up finding some that we were looking for.
Oh, you want me to hang on?
I want you to get out of here, Mom.
I know.
So I can show my toys to my friends.
There, I was gonna get a drink.
I got the best Nash Metropolitan diecast car ever made. The Metro Rail. I was really happy about that one. I love it. I have this car in a turquoise that, oh, I see it on the shelf. I was getting ready to say I don't know where it is. It's in my personal collection. But I never did have the red one. So I grabbed it while we were there. Actually traded some that we had. And then I grabbed this trike too, because I thought maybe that could be parts for this Isetta project.
I think that one's cool.
This one is cool. I've never seen this one before. This is something that I never did notice. But that engine is a, come on, get focus on me, is a V-twin, and then it's attached to a very simple chassis. So I could modify this very, very easily. And then a good old feller there gave Chicky a treasure hunt for her to add to her collection. He gave Jimmy one too, and he immediately ripped it open and seen how fast it was. You can see how much better Chicky is at taking care of her cars. I want to rip it open and see how fast it is.
Yeah.
And then the one I'm the most happy about, I've been looking for this guy, and I finally found it there for $3. I was so excited about that. All of these like track stars and track fleet cars, super rigs, and team transports are the best. Like, I like the big package that they're in and kind of has a story, you know, and a really character vibe out of a little rig like that. Another reason that I always like the Street Beast type stuff too, like me and Jimmy's been playing with. It's fun. I liked seeing the snakes and the dinosaurs and sharks and all that. Like, that's what I got into Hot Wheels for, was to test the limits of reality. We're still doing that here today, ain't we, Mama?
Yes, we are. We are. I liked what you got from the show. It was good. I'm hoping that it will build up.
Yeah, and everything is priced right too. It's not like anything was in there priced crazy. Like, he had open cars. If you're somebody that wants to just come empty-handed with $2 or $3 and buy enough cars just to put in the races at our track, you know, like, we're gonna have races, and I want to do it like a fair game. I want to do it to where, like, you bring your car up, you hand them to us, we put them in the stalls, you pick your stall number just like it's a horse jockey race, you know, like you all have stalls, and then there is no track once it drops. It's just an open board, and they all got to fight down the track to see who makes it to the end. And we'll just have a camera there at the end to get, like, go back into a slow motion recap view if we have any that are, like, too close to call. And we'll have fair races like that, to where it's like $1 a stall or something, you know, and then bring their car, put them in, race it, and then whoever wins takes home, you know, whatever we're racing for that round, you know, whatever it be.
I think
Put together, you know, like multiple cars and, you know, like play sets or something for them to do, because we have old play sets that we like taking apart and making custom play sets out of too. And it would be fun to, like, deck some out, make some custom toys, and have people racing stuff for carnival games that are in the lane of what we're making. We're trying to come up with a few carnival games, different ones, so they can all be plugged in outside to our open house later this season. We've got the Carnival Punks. I've got that figured out. So now we can throw a ball at these guys. We've got that game. And I think with the hot rod drop we do, you know, we'll do the micro hot rod drop or something. We'll name it something. And then it'll all go down and they'll race to the end. And I want to do a bunch of them. Like, I don't want it to just be 2 head to head. I want to have like 10 of us all there at the same time dropping. I think it'll be a lot more fun.
Yeah, I think so too. We'll figure it out. It will be a good time.
Well, and that show over there lets us get in the spirit of fair games. Like, I can take fair games to our county fair once a month and set up outside. And if that's all that I offer over there, that's still a way for me to come home with enough to put fuel in the tank of the bus. Like, even if I go over there and just host these little micro races to help them sell cars inside that are already opened. Like, I seen Flav had 3 for $1. Like, if you found these, you could have got 3 for $1. And they could have went in there and for $5 could have had a couple races with me and new cars in their pocket anyway, you know?
Yeah.
So I see a way that it could be like a cheap way to have fun, and you could drop your kids off over there with $5 or $10 and they could actually have fun and be a part of something, you know? Instead of like, over there it was Comic-Con type feel, and I have a anti-Comic-Con soul. I don't like that crap. I like reality. I like fun. I like the festival. I like the show aspect of it all. And there was an awful lot of cars in prison over there in packages. And I brought a few home to release into the wild here. So hopefully with us being over there, we talked some of them kids into opening some of them packages and having fun with a toy that was made to do just that.
Yeah. We will see, honey. All right. Well, we've got Samuel Albright. He says he's at a baseball game right now, but he has earbuds, so he's going to try to join the live. Sam, are you playing baseball, or are you sitting in the stands?
He's in the outfield, probably.
He's dedicated.
You got paper to pavement going in the outfield. You're the man. Sam sent me some better pictures of his 6-wheel Crossleris, too, that we'll be sharing on the weeks coming. We're trying to figure out this format on the channel, and now that Jimmy and Loida are in here so much and this kitty cat thing got in here, me and Mama put kind of our island together here in the middle so we can all work together, and it has probably been the best week I've ever had in here. Like, I've really enjoyed doing everything we're doing, and it's made me want to make a few adjustments. And I'm noticing, like, the members only, everyone that goes to the members only is here on the live show. So I'm like double dipping on you guys. And I want to take the content that we're gathering and just be sharing it as much as possible now that we're getting everything figured out there. So with as much as you guys are supporting and throwing in the chat here during the live shows, I'm actually going to pull the members only off of the channel and give you guys your money back on the last little bit of it. And then instead of the members only, I'm just going to put all that content here on the live show and upload it once a week so we can focus on going to these events in the weekend, and then me and Jimmy spending the week traveling around and finding some work here locally to keep us two boys busy.
You have been, though.
Yeah, I've been getting calls, and I keep telling Jimmy, I don't want to force him to go and sit in the heat, because I drive the school bus. Like, that's you guys ain't just watching a show. That's real. Like, that's how we travel around. And when Jimmy's got to go, we're in that school bus. It's hot. You know, we get there and he's working. Like, the harder he works, the faster we get out of there. And he don't complain about anything in the world. That boy, he wants to be in there and dirty and wants to help me. And man, I'm just so proud of the kid. And now that he's wanting to go and help me so much, I'm actually wanting to go and do it more, to be honest with you. I started to feel like I was all alone there for a while working, and it was just like, man, what am I even doing this for? And now that Jimmy's wanting to learn, it's like, well, I better stay sharp if I'm going to teach him how to do it too.
Yeah.
He's doing me proud.
That's good.
And at 6 years old, he's starting as me as his upholstery mentor and his teacher. So I hope that that's a good thing. That could lead to be a nightmare for the poor boy, but it's not going to be from, you know, my lack of effort. I'm really trying hard to be something worth looking up to for the little guy.
You are. We have got Motorhead. Hello.
Motorhead.
I know, now I'm
What's
gonna
up,
sing
my
a song.
brother?
He said he made it.
Richard.
Hey, we are so thankful that you came
Richard.
down to meet us.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
coolest.
now we know him. I've shook his hand, met his wife and his daughter. Great people. I'm excited to hang out with y'all. That's why I told Ruthie, I was like, that's what he was talking about. Richard was talking about, he was like, man, I'd have been out traveling more and camping more. And then he came down and was one of the first ones to buy my cats, dude. Like, I know as hard as it is right now with groceries and fuel and everything, I can't thank you enough for coming and supporting me, man. You show up here at all the shows, then you guys came down and were there to buy during the debut of the cats. Like, can't thank you enough, dude. I told Ruthie, I was like, well, if we don't really have to spend money to camp out in the backyard, so like y'all everyone come on down, man. We got plenty of room we could plug you into.
It'd be fun. We have got Deborah Cummings here. Hey, Deborah. And she says, my daughter Haley says, hey. Hey, Haley.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you for being here with us, guys. Fergully said, no swimming for me, just walking trails at Hardy Lake. Well, hey, those trails are fun.
They are. And
I enjoy it.
well, and the honeysuckle trail there from the beach to the campground has been widened a little bit for like side-by-sides and stuff to get through there, I think, like for them to do maintenance. And it's made it a lot nicer. Like when I was a kid, that was a small like thorn thicket bush like that you had to walk through, and it was a real adventure to get through. And now I think you might even be able to get a wheelchair through there. I mean, it's pretty wide.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't like, the kids go over and swim, but I'm not a fan of the water. I
Oh,
don't like,
come on.
I'll do it, but like, I don't like just the fish and the dirty water. Not that I care about that, but I want to see what's at my feet.
Nothing cleanses the soul more than bathing in the lake. Like, that's it. Like, you don't get a better feeling, the freshness of it. I think it's the freshness of the algae that gets on your skin.
The kids had sand in their pants when they got out of there.
I know, but there's, like, when it's so hot and the water is like that room temperature almost, like it's not hot, it's not cold, but you just jump into it all at once at the beach. It takes you right back to being a kid. It's fun.
Yeah.
Who else we got with us, Mama?
I didn't do all the laking when I was growing up.
Yeah, but you did the 4-H'ing, and that's kind of like we're meeting in the middle here, because I didn't do any of that. I was never at the fairgrounds. I never did any of those kind of things. And spending time over there as much as we have, like going over to the fair, gave me the idea for the kitty cat punks. That's where I came up with that idea. And then now, since going over there, it's made me want to actually make things for the fair. I didn't understand that there was open classes for just people in the community or just people that wanted to enter. I had no clue that I could do that. I have artwork sitting around here that I have nowhere to plug it into, and I have ambition to make more, and I'm just like, who do I make it for? What do I do it for? I don't even know where I would get rid of it. I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know where I would compete with it or do anything. And after we looked into it, I can make a lot of pieces for the Indiana 4-H like fair competitions, and then I can take it to the state fair too and compete. And like on the thing, it said you have to pick it up if you choose not to sell it. So it's like I have the option to sell through the fair off of a state display. So I'm going to take more advantage of those kind of things next year. And me and Ruthie's been writing down all the information so I can represent as an artist in my area. Like I'm having to be an upholsterer for 12 hours a day, just to keep the lights on right now, so I can get back to being an artist as soon as possible. But in situations like that, like next year, if I focus hard enough on my time off and prepare enough, I can take a lot of things in that may sell and put us in a position to steamroll more projects moving forward, like even through 4-H for the kids, and Ruthie too. Like she's got some machinery to make rugs and do all kinds of different crafting things that I would like to add on to our resume here in the shop. Being able to know how to use all these tools that we have laying around is the only way to benefit from them. Like we have people give us stuff, I have no clue how to use a lot of it, And a lot of it needs to be committed on these 4-H projects, because we can do it 10 times, throw it away, and then choose which one's our favorite, because we're kind of making it for us at that point. And I think we're going to turn into a little bit better artists here a lot faster. And the kids may get a lot more like ambition about 4-H and about doing some kind of school projects if they seen me and Ruthie doing them too, is what we're hoping.
That's what I'm hopeful for.
And then instead of like Loida having to go and figure out how to do it all, it's like, no, like I have something, Mommy has something, Jimmy has something, like we all have something in here, we'll go set it up. And none of us know how to do it. We'll all figure it out. Mommy hasn't been here for a long time, you know, but she'll figure it out. I'm sure they'll find room for us somewhere.
Yep, we will. I'm excited about it. I was a 4-H girl, 10 years. That was my life. I'm excited.
Well, she's a Girl Scout too. Like when she was 18, she got the Star Award through the state. Like it was just the Gold Award, whatever. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, don't go crucifying me.
Not sorry.
Like, does like 50 Girl Scouts come in here and start throwing
Beating
cookies
you,
at me?
throwing cookies,
yeah,
yeah.
you gonna start hitting me with cookies when I get the lingo wrong
No.
in your little girl club?
Me and my daughter.
Yeah. Chicky don't want to be no Girl Scout.
No, she won't do anything I do.
No,
It makes
she's
me
like,
a
I
little
ain't
sad,
doing all
guys.
that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's okay. We're gonna motivate them.
But that's how we're planning on doing it. It's with the little 4-H plug-in. That'd be fun.
I think it'll be fun as a family. We can share it with you guys. I love it. I'm excited. Okay, let's catch up here, honey. So we've got.
Oh, one more thing. The
sure.
reason, the biggest reason I'm unplugging from the members only, like a big reason for that, is because I'm having parts show up for other things that is like, I'm going to be working on the Crosley one week. I'm going to be working on the Izetta one week. I don't have enough space in here now that we've set it up to kind of run school and everything out here to have 2 workstations. So the weekly show and the live show is going to be like completely rotating on 2 projects in here that are going to be sharing the same space. So instead of us having to move up and clean 2 extra days a week to record for the same members that are showing up on the live show anyway, I'm just going to ask that you guys like throw some stuff in that super chat if you want to save your money on that membership. Since you're going to be saving your money on that membership, and throw it to us in that super chat for now. And then you can spend it on some of the other products that we're going to be throwing into this toy store real soon. I'm wanting to make money doing that, man. Like more than anything, I feel like if I can make minimum wage sewing these bad boys up, we're going to be in good shape. And these took a long time. Like it was me and Ruthie in here for like 28 or 29 hours, broke up over 3 or 4 days. So I'm glad that I've got that first run done, and I'm excited to see who ends up with the birth certificates that say first edition on them.
Yeah, and I'm already putting in a request for when October comes around. I want a Halloween one.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing
favorite.
Halloween carnival punks, and you will have to come out here to our open house to get those, because we're going to do our open house festival around Halloween time and a little bit before Halloween. That way you can get some of the decorations and some of the merchandise that we have out in the Halloween spirit while you're here. So look forward to the launch of the Halloween themed carnival punks at the open house, at the Paper to Pavement open house later this season, closer to Halloween. It'll be a week or 2 before Halloween, probably 2 weeks before Halloween. Just because I want to avoid cold the best we can.
Yeah,
like I want
does
it
get a little
to.
cold. Who knows what October's going to bring this year? We've had fire.
Yeah, like we'll have a bonfire going out here and stuff, but I just don't want to have a really big one. I want people to be able to come and everything be safe. So.
Yeah. I agree, honey. Okay. So we have got Death Trap Hot Rods. He says, I wish more car shows had valve cover racing. It was fun. Do you know what that is?
I'm pretty sure it's kind of like gravity cars. They were a valve cover setting up and they would roll downhill. I've seen those before. I just really, like, I never did get sparked on a lot of that kind of stuff. You had to have parents that were really involved. Me and Ruthie are very involved. Like, we can get involved in stuff like that. But growing up, I my dad would help me with like stuff he was interested in. Like if he liked my dad liked bicycles, he would help me with bicycles, you know? So like that was kind of our common ground, is like we'd meet and work on bicycles. But as far as like my toys and stuff, my dad wasn't into the same toys I was, so we didn't really play the same way. And it would have been fun to do stuff like that, and I'm hoping that I can kind of start a completely different kind of carnival game with, you know, Hot Wheels cars. I think the fun of it would be us having them out there, like whatever, $2 or something, and then you can race it in however many people are there, run them. At the end, you've got your car, slip it in your pocket no matter what. But if you were one of them that won too, you get the extra car with it, you know, with your purchase. And it's almost like a extra chance to get a free car off of racing one that you wanted anyway. I think it's a fun carnival game that I can easily plug onto my school bus. And my school bus is the Hot Wheels Legends hauler. Like, I built that thing to haul the cars that I already won at the Legends store around to the shows. So it's already made to be a Hot Wheels hauler. So I might as well morph it into being a carnival game while we're out. And I think that would be fun to show up with at the Legends store with. Of like, hey, check out what else we've got too. You guys want to throw some of them cars up here? And let them all run, you know, because the next time we go, I want the Isetta in there, I want Chili Willy in there, and then my school bus is going to get painted blue, and it's going to be called the Ice Buster, and I'm going to put a new facelift up on it and fix the couple rust spots that have came up on it since I rattle canned it the last time. So when we go in there, it'd be cool to have the big blue bus with the Hot Wheels Legend logo on it. You know, I want to put the Legend logo on it because I am a Hot Wheels legend. I officially won in Arizona and Houston, so they can't take that from me.
No.
And I am using that on my resume for the rest of my life.
I actually think that they would appreciate you having something like that for the kids to interact with because, you know.
It's fun. It
brings a crowd.
Yeah, and if it's something that we play with here month by month by month and add to it, who knows what it'll be by the time we can afford to go to the Legends Tour next. And if it does well and gets attention, maybe we'll find some sponsors that want to attach to that part of it, like setting up and being more of an attraction at the shows.
Yeah.
Because if we're an attraction, it's going to attract what we need. We need attention to the channel that will then sell the things that we put our names on. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yep, and have fun while we're doing it.
Oh, I'm having fun. I don't care if it works or it doesn't work, fail or success, whatever. I'm having fun.
Oh, you are funny. Okay, Fur Gully, he says that Volkswagen semi-trailer Hot Wheel is awesome.
Oh,
Never
it's so
seen
cool.
that before. It was cool. I spotted it first before Michael.
And
Didn't even
inspecting
think you'd
them,
want
it really lets me see too. I've got bug spray all over it now, but bug spray on my Volkswagen. Kill this thing. But I was looking and, you know, all of the two-tones, like this is a two-tone, like I would have on, say, my Isetta camper. All of them have two seams, like it's not painted. This Metro Rail looks like a two-tone, but it's really a graphic. The whole front's red, the whole back's red, and then the side just has a white graphic. So studying in there at that Naples show the other day and seeing that many cars from that many years, like instead of going to Walmart and all I'm seeing is what's brand new right now, I can't really see 1993, 95, 96, you know, the 80s. I can't see them all at the same time. And there at little get-togethers like my buddies had this weekend, you do. And I get to study cars that I can't afford to buy. So I got to walk around and look, and I definitely need to be taking cars to the Legends Tour that are solid colors with graphics. That's what they can pull off. Like, if I want to build something to truly compete in the show, a solid color with graphics is what Hot Wheels can pull off with the style they do in the main lines. And I'm talking from a long time ago until now. Otherwise, they have to tool it into two pieces. And they're not going to do that unless it's in one of these bigger boxes. They're not going to do that in the main line, you know. So I've showed up to the show enough to understand the rules, and I'm not changing like anything I want, but it does help sculpt my creative process into like, all right, well, what are the limitations that I need to see if I can push? Like, I know I can do crazier than what keeps beating me. I know I can. And I know I've thought outside the box a lot and a little too far outside the box for Hot Wheels to be able to afford to do my cars in main lines. Like, that's what I figure the problem is more than anything. And I do believe I can make adjustments to a couple of them here to fix those problems. And then it's inspired me to turn a few things I got laying around here in the scrap into versions of cars that I see being crazy contenders. Chili Willie's a wild one, but I had a couple more pop in my head when I was digging out back there last week that I'm going to hold off to tell you until after I get these drawings done. But I got some wild ones coming, and I'm really hoping that we can get some sponsors. So anyone that wants to support the crazy ideas that are on the other side of that horizon, please head over to papertopavement@outlook.com and contact us there. And anyone that wants one of these first edition kitty cat punks, like if you've made it to this part of the video and you do want one, contact us at papertopavement@outlook.com, send me your address, and we'll send you a price of how much to get it to your door, and we'll send you the Ruthie's Venmo link so we can get this right to you, and we can just skip the having to go to the toy store for all of you like diehard fans that are here this deep into the live show. So papertopavement@outlook.com. And then me and Jimmy were talking because he's already planning his next race event, and he said that he's doing a call out for 8 of you people to send in your fastest race car, and we are going to have a side-by-side shootout here in the shop with all of you fans. So mail those cars to P.O. Box 57, Deputy, Indiana 47230, and please send that to Jimbo Slice. Don't send it to me. Don't send it to Paper to Pavement. Send it to Jimbo Slice, because this is going to be called the Jimbo Slice Stunt Car Shootout is what he wants it called. And I thought that was a good name. I'm behind it 100%. So if you all would support our stunt car shootout, we're going to be having them on regular events here on the live show too. So I appreciate you guys for not just supporting me and my dreams, but cheering my kids on here while they're putting on these big ideas that they got in their heads too.
That's fun, hon. I love that.
We got anybody else with us before we wrap up here, Mama?
Yeah, we've got a lot here. Okay, so you've got me up. Motorhead's excited about the racetrack. Lo Fiero, he says, keep the cash. Thanks for always sharing. Talking about your members only.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Thanks, Chad. Samuel Albright, he says, International League game that's local. Our team is like a step below the Phillies. I'm not a baseball person.
Oh, really?
But that's cool. That is super cool.
Who said that?
That's Samuel.
Oh,
he says
really?
he's just watching. He's not playing, though. Hey.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But yeah, that's cool.
I thought you said he was playing. I was like, are you kidding me?
No, he says our team is like a step below the Phillies.
I got you.
But he's just watching. Jimmy Floyd, he says, Jimmy done a great job at my house. I'm very proud of him. You guys are awesome parents. Thanks, Jimmy. We appreciate
Jimmy.
that. We're doing
Thanks
our
a
best
ton,
here. Some days, man.
And
Whew.
Jimmy, thanks for spreading my name around like you have this last week. Jimmy, when I was over there doing that repair, he offered to sponsor me. He was like, how about you throw some stickers on your bus and I'll throw some fuel in the tank for you. So helped me a ton. And then after I left, I mean, he said, hey, do you care if I put your name on the car and like consider you a sponsor? And then you like share the stuff for his race on the show. So be sure to head over to Jimmy Floyd Motorsports and follow them and their race program there at Salem Speedway. He's got some of them setting up there on the top of the leaderboard. So
Does he really?
Yeah. So be sure to go over there. They race Crown Vics is what Jimmy Floyd races over there. They got Crown Vics.
When's the next race? We'll have to go
I'm not
out.
sure, but we're going to start sharing the schedule on here as soon as we get some content from the race. And I'd like to go over there on a race night and get some hot laps going.
Yeah, Jimmy, if you're still here, let us know when.
Let us know when
what's
your
the
next race
schedule?
is, man.
Yeah, we might try to hit one up. All right, so then,
And one more thing. he introduced me to the dudes at Super Shine. That's where
yeah.
me and Jimmy went today. Me and Jimbo Slice loaded up in the bus and ran up to Super Shine where they do the window tint in Madison, and got another repair job from them boys up there. So thanks, man. I appreciate you sending us to other businesses in the area.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to like collaborate with other companies and businesses that have customer bases that could use my skills, and I don't have to deal with the catalog customers as much. You know, like Super Shine's pretty cool. Like those guys go in there, they work on a lot of stuff, but they don't have any sewing machines in there. So if they need any little repair work done or anything, it'd be nice to be associated with people locally. And then moving forward, that gives me an opportunity to advertise for guys that are here local, like, and help build the community up here instead of me reading ads for people that I've never met. Like, I don't want to do that. I would rather break even on all this and make my money out here in the real world with the people that we can help support here with what we're having fun doing.
Yep. That's the goal. Lofiero, Chad says, Donna has our punk sitting on a slot machine in the game room. I need to come see it. We need to make time to go see them.
Slot machine punk.
That's super cool.
I gotta go over there.
She said it looks good sitting there. Guys, we're gonna come see that. Okay, Motorhead, he says, I need to get out there to check out Hardy Lake. I've never been there. We just normally go Brown County. Hey, Brown County's nice.
Yeah.
That's
That's very nice, yeah.
But you have me interested now. So I gotta get out that way to hang out. Nice, yes, hang a hammock.
Yeah, dude, like, come on out. We rough it in that school bus. It's no palace inside. It's just a tree house on wheels. So we pack in it like sardines every time we go over there. But Hardy Lake's fun. It's pretty quiet. It's peaceful over there.
It's great.
And it's just, it's good for the kids. They got a little amphitheater attached to the lake too, where they go and they do little shows, and then kind of like what I showed earlier with the birds there, and they'll bring them down. They have snakes and everything that they'll set up little times, and they share schedules through the summer and events to where we never did a camp, like space camp. I always wanted to go to space camp when I was a kid. That was like a dream, but I never did go to summer camp or anything like that. But my papaw had a camper, so we got to go over to Hardy, and we just grew up over there at the campground. Like, he was getting to be retirement age, like he was almost going to retire from Cummins. So he was starting to settling into that life, and he was a grandpa, and man, he just really gave us everything that we would ever want over there. You know, he had a pontoon boat and he had an RV, and then we always had bicycles with chains on them and airing the tires. Like, we were always set up. Mm-hmm. And it was just a really good place to grow up. It just, I don't know, it feels like home to me when I'm there now as an adult.
It's so funny because I don't think, Mom, if you're here, I don't think I don't think I ever went over to Hardy Lake, but Michael had said that, you know, we'll go over to Hardy Lake, and I was like, where is this? And it was just literally like,
it's
not
on the other
far
side of the
from
tree
us.
line.
And we went over there, and it was really the first time I had seen it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this has been like right here this whole time, and it is beautiful. It's like a vacation.
I really want to get a little boat is the next thing. I want a paddle wheeler is one of the next things we're going to work towards getting as soon as we get some bills caught up. But I want to get back out there on the water in something that's, you know, like an oddity. I really think it'd be cool. And that paddle wheeler, I'm stuck on one for some reason. I really, really want one. I think with my kids being little like they are, it's an adventure for us to be pedaling out there across the water too. And then to have machines on each side of the water that we can kind of pass the boats back and forth when we're camping out. It'll be fun because we live on one side of the lake and on the deputy side of the ramp, and then we can unload and go over to the campground side. And just right across to where we drive all the way around to the beach, we can just take a boat right across, paddle to the beach, and then come back home. We don't even have to drive all the way across the county to go over to the beach. We can just jump in the water and do it from home.
Oh my gosh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that because they're like, hey, let's go to the beach. And I'm like, okay, I jump in the bus. By the time we get over there, like 30, 40 minutes is gone. We could have already paddled over there and had an adventure while we were getting there instead of driving all the way around the lake.
Do you think they'll make it there and make it back, or is it just going to be me and you paddling at that point?
There's only 2 paddles. Like, I'm planning on...
there really is? I guess I thought there was
no,
like
the
4.
2 fronts, like, there's some of them that are only 2 persons. You know, they don't even have the seat in the back, and those have more of like a standing deck, and it looks like kind of a diving platform is what it looks like, with a little ladder that goes down. And then the other one isn't. It's got a place where you stand and then you probably climb on and off of, but there's seats back there. And I want the one with seats. Like, I really want them to be able to sit back there and fish off the back while we're paddling. So we can be going, and then they can be casting off the back and fishing while we're moving. I think that'd be so fun.
I'm excited. But yes, Motorhead, we would love to figure something out and do something, go camping. We'd love it. Okay.
And I think they raised the nightly stay. Last year it was like 30 or 33, and this year it's 40. So that does change a little bit for us too, man. Like, we won't go over there for 2 nights now. Like, we have to go over there for just 1 night when we stay. So I hate that the campgrounds are even getting this much more expensive. I mean, I understand, but
I mean, like, I know I hate it, but like, it is worth it when you go to a nice campground like Hardy. Like, there's a lot to do over there.
I understand, but I do believe that they have access to government funding that me and you do not. And for them to take it from them and from us isn't right. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I appreciate the price gouging to the community.
It's probably for the Raptors.
Oh, yeah. It's for their crippled raptors. You know, I could save them a lot of money if they'd send them over here.
Stop it now. Okay, we got Elon Custom. I hope I did okay. He says, I remember that Ian Russell tried memberships for a while and decided to discontinue it. Seems like Patreon works well for some channels. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Yeah, I could go over there. And if I promoted the membership, I think it would work better. But we have to consider that members video a job too, and how we're having to clean in between every project is what's killing us. Because if I didn't do that, if I just kept working, kept recording, and then just was like, okay, well, we'll just get 2 weeks worth of recording done on this before we jump on the next project, I can start getting more content in the tank. And then if they start getting a little bit more steam behind them, these live shows will have more people show up to them. I am going to try my best to land sponsors to where I don't have to turn the monetization and stuff on the show, because when I don't, it gets more views. Like, more people show up and watch it, and I get to meet more new people, and it's almost like the algorithm helps me when I don't charge money to see me. So if I can figure out a way to get sponsorships on the machines I'm making, like through the content, and make all the content free, then hopefully it'll help me sell my merchandise a little easier. I mean, I think that the members thing is great for limited access, which there is a part of this that I liked about that. Like, there was a pro and cons list, and the cons, there's way more cons, but one of those cons to everyone else was like, yeah, but people have less access to like those projects. But that made me so much more comfortable, like letting my kids in here full time, being there, knowing that it's not just open to the public for everyone to watch it. But I'm worrying about stuff I shouldn't, because they're in here, they're doing great. They want to help with it all, and I'm going to let them. Like, we're going to keep doing a good job. We're going to keep recording what we do. And the sweet number has been about a 20-minute show. When I post more than a 20-minute show, it doesn't get, like, people stop watching it at about the 20-minute mark. So I think that's about the attention span we're dealing with now. And we finally got enough, like, numbers on our YouTube studio page to finally make adjustments to where I can work off of it. Because the content is just content to me. Like, I want to make whatever shows the best and is, like, fun to watch on what I make. Like, I don't want to change what I make. I want to change how I show what I make is what I want to do. So we've explored with it a lot of different ways, and I'm ready for me and Ruthie to commit to figuring out a way for me and her to do it in here. It'll be fun to figure out and not have to clean up every other day, because I feel like I'm working on the car, she's cleaning and holding the camera when really I could use help on the car, and we could set these cameras up and rip it live and stuff more. So I actually think it'll get more access to us through canceling the membership, just from not having to clean so much throughout the week. And I'm not doing a set day on the video either. As soon as I get about 20 minutes worth of content, we'll I edit everything down at the end of every day, like once I'm done. That way I don't have to save up memory on my iPad with wasted content. And I'm getting out of where about every day or two, I'm getting enough to put 15 or 20 minutes together. So we're starting to figure out our way here at Paper to Pavement.
This weekend, we were like over the top, so we did excellent.
Yeah, I was so happy with it all.
Me too. I was so excited. We were excited to share with you guys. Motorhead says Kaylin was a 4-H girl too, many years. Was she in dog?
Yeah, what did she do?
Because I seen a dog shirt on. I was wondering if you guys were in dog or something.
What did you do in 4-H, Ruthie?
Oh gosh, honey.
I mean, like, come on, give me your majors. Let's not go through.
I mean, I did animals: pigs, rabbits, ducks, sheep. Dog was my big one too. And then I did a lot of different projects like rocket, electricity.
Now,
my dad helped me with that.
Are these animals that you had to take in there, or are these just you on stage doing impressions of these things?
That would be funny. No, I actually took him in.
Farm girl.
Yeah.
That's what drew me to her. She wasn't scared of hard work.
No, no, not at all. This is funny. Reckless Pete, he says, I had to turn the volume down so my wife didn't hear about the Halloween punks. I'm telling you, Halloween's my favorite. I know your wife, man.
They've already been drawing them. Like
I'm
like, guys, you're taking the creativity out of it from me now. I'm going to just be a laborer before too long.
You'll do better than me. I'm not a drawer. Motorhead said ghost cats. Ooh, I was drawing a ghost last night, but not a cat ghost. Like, that'd be fun.
That would be cool. One of these cats with like imagine if I just had extra cats, like at the time if I had overstock and I just sew up little ghost outfits to slip over the ones I have, like, so instead of somebody having to buy a whole ghost cat, the people who have bought cat, that's what I'm going to do. There's the idea. These cats, I'll just make outfits for them for every season. So the ones of you that have them can buy a costume for them for what season it is.
Oh my God, that would be
I can make little turkey outfits for these cats. I can make little Santa Claus
hats for Christmas.
And then I can take a little ghost. Like, imagine sewing up a little ghost to slip over it, a little bed sheet type ghost, old school, cover its eye, like cut its eyes out. Ooh, that's a good idea. Thank you. Who is that?
This is fun.
Who said that? Write down who said that.
Motorhead said ghost cats.
Motorhead. Well, Motorhead, you're going to get the first ghost outfit, man. Your cat will get the first.
Now we got to call it something Halloween-y.
What do you mean?
We got to come up with a new name for
Scaredy Cat.
Oh, I love that. That's adorable. Okay. We have got to move on. I love Halloween. Okay. Deborah Cummings, she says, my husband wanted to say, why don't you do a small scale build at the fair, even if it's a wacky bicycle build? We want to do a go-kart.
Yeah, right now we're diving through what are they? Classes, I guess you'd say?
Yeah, we got to figure out like what we would actually.
Well, here's my strategy. I'm going to share my strategy with y'all since now we don't have members. I always share my strategy with the members. Now I'm sharing it with the chatters here. So here is what I'm thinking. I think what I'm going to do is just look through a bunch of different classes, and I'm going to dig through the history of what has won. Like really look through what has been like staples in multiple states, like look through what's high-end artwork that has like really shown and made a statement, and then try to think of something that would compete against that. Knowing it's not going to be there, like that's from a year past, but that be my strategy of like, I am going to try to come up with something that, because I don't know how crazy to go or how simple to go, because sometimes I can overdo it and it automatically eliminates me before I even get in, and I don't want to do that. Like, I want to do tasteful and classy, and I want, you to be able to walk through the exhibit halls and feel that Paper to Pavement has just absolutely infected this art exhibit, is what I want to feel like. I want you to see that, like, there's something different with that one and that one and that one and that one. Like, I am not a crafter. I'm not a crafter. I'm a fine artist. You know, I am high class trash is what I am. That is what I am. And I really think that I can get a big opportunity here within my state through the fair. I've applied for grants and stuff through the state, and this is a extra little thing on my resume that could help me get more accolades. So I think this is going to add to a lot of good things in the future here for not just us, but the kids too.
Yep, I'm very excited about
And we got the bus already set up. I got everything to where we can load and go. So it doesn't matter how many exhibits we have, we can just load it full. We can pull into the fairgrounds. And then you don't think they're going to notice us pulling in?
Honey,
Like,
I didn't even think, like, growing up, I always wanted to stay the week at the fair. Like,
Yeah,
all my
we can.
friends had campers. I was never able to. And
Yeah.
here we, like, have a bus.
Hey,
and we
Ruthie,
could do this.
you don't recognize a rich guy when you see him?
Okay. That would be fun. I love this. I'm so excited. Okay. Did you have anything else? I'm sorry. We keep getting sidetracked.
Oh, I was excited about that too. Like being able to camp. Like I've got the bus set up and ready. Like that was the main thing, is when we go up there, we don't have to get hotels. We don't have to go back and forth. Like we can set up in the camper positions like everybody else that have the big stacker trailers and toy haulers, and we can do our thing.
I'm excited.
You don't have to be there to like represent your artwork either. Like you don't have to be there.
No,
You drop it off, you pick it up, like you're just part of it. But I'm gonna be in the vicinity. Like I want to be there talking to people,
You're
and
going to be standing in the corner.
I don't care. Like they're gonna have to tell me to leave. It's a public event. If I have the opportunity to speak for my artwork when I see it move people, I'm going to take that opportunity. And if it's a public event that big and I can afford to be there, like it's just right there. So
See, I don't know on state fair, but like at the 4-H, like the county fair,
Yeah.
you do. Like you actually can present it to the judge and talk to them about
Yeah.
it and ask questions. But state fair, I don't know though.
no, I don't.
you
That
can do that.
from what I was reading, it's not even an option.
Like you
because-
drop it off, they take it.
Yeah,
and it's
because
like,
I was trying to see if there was a drop off, because I was really close to the cutoff this year once we started trying to figure it out, and I was going to enter my barrel chair. But that barrel chair, I've actually was going to be breaking some rules, and I ain't trying to lie about no rules on there, but it had to be built within 2 years and never been shown anywhere else. And I mean, it was just shown at my friend's gallery, but I have shown it in a gallery before for the public to see it. And I displayed it for sale too, which was something that was against the rules. So I didn't want to break any rules with artwork that I have lingering around here. We'll just make new, and this will be something that is going to be a very fun creative exercise through something I've never done before. Like we're not going to my old stomping grounds and me going to the fair again.
he hated it.
I hated going to the fair. Like
loved it.
I went to the fair to go over to the grandstands. Like I wanted to see the demolition derby cars. I wanted to see the mud runs. I wanted to see the go-karts race. I wanted to see the kids ride sheep over there. Literally anything but what was going on in that fair. And now that I have kids, I completely understand the difference. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't have any friends. So there's a whole lot more people having fun in the grandstands. But out in the fair when you're a little kid and all your buddies are there and your mommy and daddy's riding rides with you and walking around and looking at all the animals, it's pretty fun. Like I enjoy it with the kids. I enjoy going and looking at it all. I mean, don't get me wrong, I sprint walk through all those stinky stalls,
yeah,
but
you do.
yeah, I'm like, oh man, would you all cook these things already?
I want Loie to show a cat or a dog, one or the other. She'd do cat. Okay. We've got Samuel Albright. He says, I think the meat hammer would be a cool Hot Wheel.
Yeah, man, I do too. And I'm like, after digging in the back last week, and after building some of this, I actually think that I'm going to build the deck on the back of that Crosley six-wheeler to hold my sewing machine, and then I'm going to run a power inverter from the alternator on that Geo so I can have a mobile toy station in the back of it until I find my boat. I do believe that I'll be able to put a little workstation that I can sit on and have a backrest that'll be like a safety harness, and then me be able to set up my sewing machine so it's kind of like a carnival. It still have like a carnival aspect to a toy maker. And then off of the table I make for my sewing machine to go on, where I'm making all these carnival punks, well, the front will be displayed with them for sale, so we can drive around the shows everywhere we are, be making them, and then have people stop us just like we're selling hot dogs at a baseball game. And I'll take one, you know, that's kind of the goal. Everywhere we go, just make it a circus event.
It grabs people's attention.
And then when I can afford the elephants, we're showing up with elephants.
Oh, man. Deborah Cummings says, Haley said she likes your earrings. Hey, she knows what's up.
Oh, you got the kitty cats on
Yes,
today?
they're my favorite. These are my favorite. I love funky earrings. I love it. It's my personality, guys. I can't help it.
She does have like a big collection of
It's
earrings.
my favorite. Yes.
How many people we got here with us, Mama?
We've got 16. So, okay, Stombro, he says, you should make a crazy boat. He says, put a little trolling motor on for emergencies, kids, or laziness, LOL.
What I think I'm gonna do, like if I can't find a paddle wheeler pretty soon, I think I'm gonna make a 3-wheel boat. I know I just said 3-wheel boat, but I think I'm gonna make a 3-wheel boat that has a pedaling drive axle across the front of like a John boat. Little one. I wanna try to find like the smallest aluminum boat I can find. And then put an axle with a sprocket going to 2 front drive wheels, just like a trike on a bicycle. And then inside of those trike spokes, I'm gonna weld paddles. Like I'm gonna weld a solid spoked wheel, and I'm gonna make like paddle wheels on the front. And then I want one, like I just want like a sit up in the boat, pedal it with my feet, and then have like one, just like how you sit on a boat and move the motor. I'm just gonna have that move the steering wheel that's under my butt that will also be the rudder. And I'm just gonna weld that wheel solid. So it'll be like a solid plate wheel that I can use as a rudder, and I can have 2 flapper wheels on the front. Because I would love to make a video, strap up, put my GoPros on, and then ride from my home to Hardy Lake, down the ramp, across the water, over to the beach, to Ruthie and the bus, with them over there, load up, and head to the campground, is what I want to do. Like, I want to make that video really bad, and that would be a fun little machine to make if I could find a small enough aluminum boat. So if any of you all have one, if it's got a hole in it, or if you've got a long one that's got a hole in the middle or something that I could cut down, rivet back together into a small, super, super lightweight, single passenger boat, I would like to do something. And I'm going to make it and like send it all out to the newspapers and the news station in Louisville, and try to get them like paying attention to it. I know like all of them are looking for stories and stuff. And if I make a boat that I can drive over to the lake and drive across the water, I think that that would be a fun little thing to get some attention for Paper to Pavement.
That's fun.
It's in the spirit of my mower bike, if that like kind of tells you. I was trying to think of another contraption, because my mower bike was made out of necessity. It's like, what's something that I don't have that would kind of fill a gap? I don't have a mower. I can, and even the mower we did have had wheels broken on it and stuff. You couldn't push it. So I was like, well, I'll just take the wheels off the push mower. The handle was broken. I'll fix all of the stuff that's broken on the motor itself, and I'll just weld it to a homemade tricycle. And that daggone thing worked. I mean, I can't believe how good it worked. And then that was our most successful build ever for Paper to Pavement. That first video got like 8 or 9 million views, like immediately overnight. And then any time that I want to get over 500,000 views, I just post a video of me using the pedal bike. So I really want to make a couple more contraptions like that, because that pedal bike cost me less than $40 to make. Like,
And
by
it
the time I
worked
bought
good.
all of the parts I needed, everything, like, I had less than $40 in that. So if I can get impactful moments like that, that leads to bigger opportunities with brand deals that I can slap on the cars and the bus and the billboards that are going to be on the racetrack outside, and then all of the advertisement that we're getting ready to put on Jimbo Slice's stunt car shootout track. So we're going to be selling ad space everywhere in all scales. So I'm excited to see who shows up to support us.
That'd be fun. I love it. Let's see. We've got Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy Floyd says the next race in August is August 28th or 29th at Salem Speedway. I'll check our schedule and let you know the day for
Okay.
sure. Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah,
Okay,
just
cool.
just let us know.
I'll look up the flyer too, and I'll share it on the next live show we do.
Yeah.
I'll pull up the Salem Speedway schedule, and I'll just share it here.
Yeah, if it's a
And
day
then
or
I'll
two.
highlight the class. I'll get a hold of Jimmy, and I'll see make sure I know what the class is, so I can highlight the class, and then I'll show the point standing, because I think he's in like first place, third place, fourth place.
Really?
Yeah, like he's got 3 cars. He's like he's an owner, you know, and then he's got 3 drivers, 3 cars, and those 3 drivers are on it. Like, they're good. He's got good cars. They got a good team. Like, they're doing a really good job. So if you want to go see somebody really put it on them, head over and watch them boys at Salem.
I don't know that I've been over there, so that's exciting.
No, and it's not a dirt track. It's asphalt.
Yeah.
You know, they said it's pavement. So I've never been over there either. I've never seen them race stock cars like that on pavement before. It's all dirt out here.
Well, we should go watch it. Okay, I'm tickled because Donna says outfits are a great idea, and Chad says, great, my punk is going to need a closet, LOL. Sorry, honey. I should have waited.
You know what? I can make you a wardrobe for that thing.
It is so funny. Oh, man.
We're going to have scaredy cat dream closets here pretty soon.
Motorhead said she did show dogs, cats, and yeah, chickens. I really honestly thought she looked familiar to me for some reason, and maybe I know her from 4-H for some reason. I just felt that way. I don't know. I had a vibe. Okay, we've got Motorhead says, Mikey, buddy, we got a weird energy going on here, man. It feels positive, and I'm all here for it. Motorhead, that's awesome. He says, I was a poor kid, so we just found holes in the fence to watch the demo derby and flat drags. That's cool.
Yeah, I remember. That's the first place I ever
never
seen a
went.
school bus hauler was at the fairgrounds. And they had parked it right against the fence, and then he sat on the roof of it and didn't have to pay to watch the races. And I thought, they didn't like that the guy was doing it, but he was like, why are you mad at me? Because I'm smarter than you? And when he said that, I was like, you are the smartest guy here, dude. Like, I think that was so cool. Him and like 2 of his buddies were up there, and when you got to pay like $15 a piece to get in, like, that's a case of beer for them boys, you know? So, like, they had a lot better weekend.
Yeah.
Saving some money.
Yeah, that's how it goes. We've got Deborah. Deborah Cummings, she says, my husband said you should make a skee ball Izetta with the skee ball being the trailer.
Skee ball.
Skee ball Izetta.
Skee ball Izetta. With
the skee ball being the trailer.
like the deck of the skee ball deck. I can see that. That'd be cool. I tell you, man, I wish I was a toy designer like for a living, because I've got some ideas that are kind of obscure that I can't really justify pulling off in reality without a toy existing. Like, there's a few. I'd love to do a stand-up shower, like race car. I don't know why, but like a claw tub with a curtain around it, you know, like instead of it having glass or a bubble top, it have the guy's head above it with a ring, and the curtain be like the glass of the car, and then the porcelain tub with the claws going out holding the wheels. Like, I could design such cool art cars for a company like Hot Wheels. But we'll get there one day, man. As soon as I can get the ball rolling on my toy concepts becoming a reality, it's gonna be crazy around here. Levi, he's told me that he'd set me up with that 3D printer, so I'm sure a lot of those things like that I'll be playing with on my free time.
I can't wait for it, honey. Okay, you got you got another request. If from Samuel Albright, he says, if Meat Hammer makes it to Crosley Nationals next year, I hope you make a possum punk by then. He says, I really like possums.
We were talking about making possums.
Yeah, he was the one that suggested it.
Yeah, that's right. I will try. I will try to. We got to make some, especially at a Crosley event.
How would you? That's going to be funny.
I don't know, just do it.
Surprise.
We'll figure it out. It'd be cool to get some, like, pelts.
Oh.
You know, make them, like, out of possum pelts.
There was a possum out in our yard a few
Well,
months
you go
ago.
to if you go to Friendship, they have, like, tanned hides there.
They
and,
sell possum hides?
I mean, I don't know that they sell them, but I'm saying I could probably buy the stuff to get a possum hide, you know. I can find a possum hide. You're not going to believe this, but I know exactly where to go find one. Make your own custom one.
That's funny. Stanbro, he says a punk raccoon would be awesome. That we've talked about a raccoon.
Yeah, I actually have another face drawn for this same shape that's a raccoon. And after we do a few runs of these cats, I just really wanted to get like it taken off on one thing at first and then spill off from there. And right now, what do we pattern out to make? 20 total? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made 10 gold ones, 10 silver ones. So right now I'm going to focus on just moving these. And if these move pretty fast, like if you all go and support them. And like I said, any of y'all that are watching here that want one, before I make them public, send us a message over at papertopavement@outlook.com. That's our email. And send me your address where you'll need it shipped to. And I'll give you an exact price, and we'll send you Ruthie's Venmo link, and we'll get you yours sent to you, and you'll be sure to have one of these first editions. Mm-hmm. But depending on how long these first editions take to sell is really how much time I'm going to invest in them. If you all buy them like that, I'm making them tomorrow. I'm making more tomorrow. So we'll just see what happens. If these kitty cats fly off the shelf and we can justify spending as many hours as we have been on them, I'll just go ahead and start making a new animal, you know, probably weekly.
Yeah, we had a really good time making them.
Yeah, I would. This is something that I could fit into 2 hours of my, not 2 hours, 2 days of my week. Like, I can structure 2 days to where instead of doing repair work, I could just sit and make a whole run. Like, I could make 10 of these cats in 2 days. I could sit down and make a run of 10 of them. And if they sell, that pays for the exact same amount of repair time. Like that would be, that's a dream to me. Like if I wouldn't have to do repair work, if I could sell toys instead that I make with the same amount of time, I would be literally living my dream. So I'm hoping that I can find enough support for these carnival punks to keep making them. They were the most fun thing I've ever made in this shop. I've made a lot of things. And just Ruthie and Loida and Jimmy being in here and helping me with it and like smiling and giggling every time I change the face on it or move the eyes. It's a toy. We're having fun. We're living in a toy factory now.
We are. We're living the childlike wonder. Donna says, come get the possum that runs in our backyard. That would be a hilarious video.
Hey, Sam, might have you a pair of possums, bud.
Stambro says they call him a trash panda for a reason. That
Good
is
old
for
raccoons.
sure. Mom, she says, oh my goodness, Michael, a possum skin? Yeah, we're going to give it to you, Mom. It'll be your best friend.
Well, y'all, I just really want to thank you guys before we head out here for supporting everything we've been doing. The video from this week has been the most successful one. I just put it up less than a day ago, and we've already got over like what we're shooting to in a week on it. And it's just been from having fun, getting out again publicly, and getting the bus out on the road. So I've been able to hit some local events here. You guys are supporting the content we're getting from gathering locally, so I'm going to be able to do a lot more of that. And I'm having businesses contact us that want us to come and represent for them, with them, or against them. And any of that's welcome to me. That's really cool just to know that we're invited to come play at these events going on close to home. Makes me feel good. At least we're getting attention here locally. Well, Ruthie, do you want to sign off and tell these people goodbye?
Yep. Thank you, guys. I had fun. Lots of giggles tonight. Thank you. Have a good week. We'll talk to you soon.
And then next week, the goal is to get the shop set up here with a few projects, and we're going to start doing rotation of projects. I am going to clean a few things up here to start posting for sale, being parts and half-done projects. That Morris Minor four-wheel drive project is not something that I want to finish. I'd really like to find somebody that wanted it. I'd sell the thing extremely cheap, less than I have in it. If someone would be interested in it, I'd let it go for $2,000, or I'd trade it for something. If I could find a nice enough rig, I would trade it for a car that didn't have to run or nothing. Like if it was just a good start on a body that I could turn into something to sell. But we're going to have to figure out how to start piecing things together here that people with a lot of money are interested in, or I'm going to be back behind a parts store counter somewhere. Hey, I love you guys so much. I thank all you guys so much for supporting us. The ones of you that want to kitty cats, you better run over to papertopavement@outlook.com. Send us your mailing addresses so we can send you the Venmo link. I love y'all. We'll see you here in a day or two.
Pencil, paper, chalk, and the floor. Then the dreams drive out the door. Simple stuff, making a statement, coming to life from